Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going to go over how to unlock the God Gambit in Remnant 2, which you can do by defeating Many Faces. Now Many Faces sounds like it should be a boss in Remnant 2, however the boss itself is called the Corruptor. It's located in the Great Bole on Yaesha and is a very tough fight. Now I'm going to talk you through everything you need to do in order to be able to access the Corruptor's lair in the Great Bole, as well as everything else that you're going to need in order to unlock the God Gambit in Remnant 2, so bear with me, this is a bit of a lengthy one. Now I recommend getting this one done in adventure mode, as if you re-roll campaign to get the area that you need, you've then lost all of your campaign progress, whereas adventure mode, well, it's adventure mode, so don't worry too much about that one. Re-roll until you get to Yaesha, the Red Throne, as your starting area, then run through. Now you can talk to the Empress in the Red Throne area. If you do get arrested down there, then you're going to be able to get the Royal Broadsword. Link for that one below the like button. It's a very powerful weapon. Either way though, you need to make your way through a certain amount of areas before you can get to the Great Bole, which are going from the Red Throne. You need to go through the Withering Weald, then the Twisted Chantry, where you will need to take down the Legion boss. You will then need to go through the Far Woods to the Widow's Court, go through that area, where you're then going to come to the Great Bole. Now the areas that you need to go through on Yaesha are fairly tough and hard to navigate, with the Twisted Chantry and the Far Woods being especially tough areas, so ensure you use checkpoints wherever possible to restock your gear as needed, and then follow the kind of route that I'm going to lay out in the video throughout the maps on each of the areas. It's probably the easiest way to get through, however I can't help you out with the enemies, you're going to have to take them down by yourself. Now once you're at the Great Bole, you need to equip your highest damage dealing gear, archetypes and abilities, and then head through the Fog Gate to face off against both the Corruptor, which will be at the end of the middle of the 3 platforms in the area, and the Corruptor's Guardian, who is a multi-armed golem and the main antagonist in the fight, who won't stop hunting you until it's disabled, so focus fire on the head and arms when they detach, where you're then going to be able to disable the golem. Now every so often the Corruptor at the end of the middle platform will fire a laser beam at you. That is incredibly powerful. It nearly took me down just with one hit, and I'm fairly high level in the game at this point. I've got my Challenger and Summoner both level 10. I've got some fairly decent gear equipped, but it very nearly killed me. So you need to jump to an adjacent platform if the Corruptor charges up, if it's taken you a little while to drop the golem. Then with the Guardian down, the Corruptor will raise itself up, revealing a very large weak spot on its underside. Focus your heaviest attacks into its weak spot, inflicting as much damage as possible. If you've got the Hot Shot mod, then make sure that you've got that one equipped on your best weapon, activate it, and then just go ham on that weak spot. Just get the thing killed as quickly as you can. As if the golem revives, you'll then need to repeat all of the steps again, take the golem down, disable it. You're then going to have another crack at the Corruptor's weak spot. Shooting it without that weak spot, it's barely going to do any damage, so you might as well save your ammunition. Now, I'm not going to take away from anything. It can be a very tough fight if you go in underprepared. If you go in for a more defensive build, you're going to have a tough time of it. If you go in for maximum offense, you're going to have a much easier time, as the arms from the golem detach. The quicker you can put them down, the quicker they're out of the way. You're only going to be able to tank 2 or 3 hits anyway, so going for maximum offense and removing the golem, and then hopefully being able to get the Corruptor in one kind of onslaught of your damage will be a much easier time of it. Trying to sustain focused fire and trying to defend yourself around the area while the golem can get to you anywhere in the arena is a very, very tough time. Stay away from tanking and just kill them. Now once you've defeated the Corruptor, you're then going to be able to go back to the Red Throne area and have a chat with the Empress's assistant, who will be waiting for you outside the ornate doors we went through earlier on. Have a chat with her. You're then going to be gifted Zohe's ring. So that's how to complete the God Gambit in Remnant 2. I do hope that the guides helped you out. If it has, do us a massive favour, hit the sub button. It does help us out a great deal. Either way though, whichever you decide to do, you guys take care of yourselves. Thank you very much for being here. I do genuinely appreciate it, and we do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.